What's up? What's up, Big Mom? Yeah, I was asked a very important question. How? Oh, hold on. Oh. All right. Sorry about that. It's just getting my groove on to some oldies. Anyways, I was asked the question, how do you balance work, church, family, sports, coaching, kids, everything? That was funny, and I was laughing because I was like, that is something I've been trying to solve for a long time, and I've finally come to the conclusion that, well, I don't believe you can balance it. I think you can have priorities, and those priorities are the most important thing, because you only have, we literally have all the same amount of time. We all have the same amount of minutes, we all have the same amount of hours, we have the same amount of days and weeks, but we never know when that thing's gonna end. Sorry, just trying to fix that. You just don't know. And because you don't know, you have to be in the present. So, here's my answer. Here's my official answer. Oh, man. Can you feel it? Oh. Come on, Stevie. Anyways, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Here's the deal, okay? These last 2 weeks have been insanity for me. I was just talking to my wife that I'm trying to recover still from the Brazil trip. It took me 34 hours from the second I left my hotel till I got home. I think it's because, I can't remember, but one of our flights got messed up, so I got stuck in some airport for an extra 5 hours or something. I don't know. But my point is, we had an amazing event down there in Brazil. Mi país, Brazil. Anyways, we had a good event down there, and then I came back literally next day. Actually, no, it was like hours. Had a little family emergency, had a bust in the car, drive 8 hours, boom, get my son. And then I've just been nonstop. And then we had another family thing in San Diego. We were going to catch a flight, didn't catch the flight, forgot it was spring break. I did not want to pay 5 times what a ticket would cost. So I said, forget that, jumped in the car, drove 12 hours, boom. Went to a family surprise birthday party, and then turned around and came back. A normal 12-hour drive, ended up taking like 18 hours because we were stuck in a snowstorm. Anyways, how do you keep it balanced? Got 12 kids. I'm very active in church. When I say active in church, I mean I have service stuff that I do there. Got 10 kids. Always involved with my kids. Always doing something. I never miss, kid events, kid performances, kid games, all that stuff that we do. And then my wife is my priority. No joke. Then we got work. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm CEO of a number of different companies, and we're going full speed, and we've been at it for so long. Of course, you know that because that's why you're on this channel. This is my business channel. How do you keep everything balanced? You don't. My answer, I know this is a long answer, but I'm actually answering someone in particular, so thank you for the question. The reality is this. The only way I've been able to manage it is, number one, I have to have goals. We've already made videos about your why and all that stuff, so that's still there. But how do I balance everything that I'm juggling? And number one, I do know my why. Number two, I do know my priorities. I've had to learn that through failure, through ups and downs. But I've also learned through massive success what's important to me. All right? And so once you know those priorities, it's up to you. It actually makes it a lot easier. So yes, my wife, my family, my friends, my why. Those are my priorities. My relationship with God. It all ties in. Everything ties in. But my answer, I know this is not a very clear answer. My answer is knowing my priorities, my why, living it, and then living in the present. That is something that I've had to really focus on, because when I was there with you guys in Africa, I am there with you guys in Africa. When I was in Brazil, I was 100% at the event. I was there. Now, I say that because I've had to learn that when I am with you in person, you'll notice I rarely take phone calls unless it's an emergency or my wife or my children. I'll always grab the call because it is my priority. But living in the present to me means I am there for you when I am there with you. Now, I'll tell you another problem. I'm trying to schedule a trip to Japan, and it's conflicting with like 4 other things right now. And I just don't know how to make it work. And I know that, my friends, these are my friends, my business partners really want me to go out there, and I want to go out there, but I just can't seem to make it work with all the different plans I got. And I know it's a top priority for everyone, but it's a perfect example of trying to make it all work, because, oh my gosh, my music's on fire right now. Anyways, I love life. I love life. I enjoy life. I go with life. I live life. I live the present. When I was at the surprise birthday party, I had my wife, I had 2 of my daughters, 3 of my daughters, 1 of my sons, another maybe son-in-law soon. Anyways, and then I had all my family there because it was a surprise birthday party for my sister-in-law. And when I say live in the present, dude, I got a lot of things going on. We have like some drama that I've been dealing with for years. Have business. And when I say drama, I was talking about some family, the biggest family challenges of my life. We got business on fire. We have all these things going. Living in the present means I was there with my wife. I was there with my family. We rocked it. We had so much fun. It was a birthday party. We had the DJ. My boy Jared just rocked it. It doesn't matter. My point is, I was there. I was present. I was living it. I was having fun. I was enjoying it. Bro, when I'm talking about living in the present, you just got to be there 100% attentive to what is going on right now. So here's an example. I know you're almost engaged, right? Sorry, for all you that are listening also, this may help, may not help. But the other thing is, when you're with your girl, because you don't have a family yet, but when you're with your girl, like, be with her. All right? Now, if you're working and trying to be with her, it's a conflict, because what's the priority? Now, what I do is when I work. Dude, I work like a dog. And my schedule, just so you know, because I'm CEO of 3 different companies, dude, like, I will wake up every day I wake up early, okay? Sometimes I'm busting 4 o'clock, but almost every day at 5 o'clock for years. And I did that because that was my only time to do my personal study and my workouts and my personal stuff. So from 5 to 7, that was my time. And then I take care of my kids, and then I would bust it and go to work. So from like 9 to 5, I am working full speed, full time. Now, I always spend time with my family, so I'd come home and I'm home with my family, 5 to whatever, okay, till they go to bed. And then sometimes, like, I'll grind all night when my wife's asleep. It just depends. When I'm traveling, I am full speed, 100% work. When you are with your lady, one of the things that's going to piss her off beyond measure is you taking phone calls, or you trading, or you doing everything else that you do. When you're with her, be with her. When you're working, work. Don't get distracted. Do it. When you're out on vacation, have fun. Set the phone down. Relax. You don't have to document everything. In fact, I rarely document anything anymore. But you just have to be present. I hope this makes sense. I hope that when you said, how do you balance everything? I don't. I just have my priority list, and I go down my list, and that's my priority list. So if I'm stuck with three different things to do right then and there, what is the highest priority? And I do it. I'm like a triage emergency room. I don't know if you know what triage means, but a triage emergency room is this. They take care of what is the person's going to die right now. That's the number one thing they take care of. Who's the next most important? And then the person that you can take care of later, they put it in 3 levels. That's what triage is. 3 levels of emergency. They're going to die right the second, take care of it. Or they need some help right away, but they can last a couple hours. Or they can take care of it tomorrow. That's what they do in the ER. You walk into the ER and there's all these different types of codes. And they jump in and do it. That's how my life is. It's like an ER room. Now, it's not as hectic and crazy because I've learned how to prioritize and plan my time out. But I do take care of whatever I need to take care of right then. Okay, so I do schedule. I am a crazy scheduler also. That is how I survive. I schedule. And hold on one second. See, right now, I gotta go. I can pick up my daughter. It's time to go. But I schedule everything into the T. A lot of people get frustrated with me because they're like, wait a second, they just think they can call me. Sure, but I don't respond and I don't answer if I got something else planned. I don't, because it's the only way I can get things done. So I schedule it out. Now, I work with a lot of people that aren't used to that, and then they get frustrated with me. I don't care. I don't care because I do have a schedule and I do plan things out. And when I schedule it, I set time aside. And if I have something scheduled and someone's trying to hit me up and I'm in the middle of something, I don't get to you. So that's part of my scheduling. I schedule. And that's literally the other reason why I'm able to follow my priorities, schedule it, and do and stick to my plan. So, long video, bro. I hope that answers. It's a lot of rambling, but I did have 12 minutes between when I left my house and getting here, picking up my daughter. Now listen to this. I have a conference call right when I drop my daughter off because I knew that I'd be dropping her off. And I'll take that conference call and I'll do it. Anyways, just an example. Long answer. See you later, bro.